What's going on, everybody? This is Peter Renna, writer at, over there, CBSI. I write Dollar Bin Digging, Usual Suspects, and Wizard Rewind. Dollar Bin Digging is the one that usually comes out weekly. The other two are, I try to do once a month, but things have been slowed a little, lately. But as I'm adjusting to this new stay-at-home process, I should have more time. So I got a couple articles I am working on. Hopefully I'll be able to drop those sometime soon. So, as I mentioned, you should go check out, comicbookinvest.com, not just for stuff that I write, but a bunch of great stuff if you are into speculation and comic books in general, because we got a lot. There's a lot of different articles going on over there. We got True First, the top 10 everybody loves, Cover Tunes, Fisherman Tales. We got AJ Diesel dropping some knowledge every now and again, and there's tons of good stuff. So go check it out, because what else do you have to do? You're stuck at home. We can't go to the stores. We can't buy new books unless we're going to shop online. So as fun as shopping online may be, I'm going to do one more Dollar Bin Digging this week with doing online books, and then I'm going to dive into my own back stock of Dollar Bin books and just start pulling books from there to show you guys. I don't know, maybe I might even start filming that stuff here too. So again, I don't really do much filming on my own. I do a few shows every now and again with 3 Comic Monte with a couple of fellas, again, over at CBSI. You can check that over at either at comicbookinvest.com or Tales from the Flip Side's YouTube channel as well. But I haven't really done much on my own, but I'm kind of bored, got a little bit of free time, so I figured, well, why not do a couple little videos and see how things go. I might post them to YouTube eventually. Might just post them on Instagram. Again, don't really have a plan, just seeing what I can do. But anyway, today I'm going to unbox my CGC order that I got back this weekend. I sent in about 18 books. I got a general idea of what they might be, but we're going to open up and see. So again, got my trusty box cutter here. I'm going to open up this box. Don't worry, I'm being careful. I won't damage my own books or cut myself. But I don't know. Just open this up and see what we got here. Now, some of these books I got are PC books. Some of them are books that I was looking to get graded and sold because they're duplicates. And we'll see. I don't sell too many books, but you kind of have to keep your own hobby going. I'm not independently wealthy. I got a decent job, but I still have a limited budget to buy comics. So I'd love to buy everything, but we make do with what we have. So that's why I generally like to focus in on the Dollar Bin stuff, because it's cheap buying. I can find a lot of stuff, but occasionally you get a little bit bigger book. And all right. So again, there's 18 books in here. I'll try to go through them quickly. I know this may not be all that interesting, but yeah, maybe it is. So, where to start? Our first book, I'm going to start in right here at the front. Take it out of the plastic, it'll probably show better. Not these little plastic things. First book here is, all right, a 9/8. Good way to start off. This is a Teen Titans variant. Jesus, I can't show this book to save my life. Teen Titans, what one is this? This is 88. I also said an 89, which is Frank Quietly, but this is an Adam Hughes cover. I'm a big Adam Hughes fan, so I actually found this book for $1. It's one of my spots. Just gonna say, they may not always know what they have, but I bought this for $1 and it came back in a 9/8. So sometimes you do get lucky. So stick that there for right now. But that one's just for me. That was not getting sold. As I said, I'm a big Hughes fan that I am keeping for the long haul. Well, let's see what we got next with book number 2. I have another Hughes book for you. I bought this online. This is the Hughes variant for Avengers New World Home. I just really like this Scarlet Witch image. Sorry if there's a lot of glare. I don't have a light diffuser or anything like that. I'm just a guy filming comic book videos in a spare bedroom here. So again, another 9/8. So happy to see that. Let's place this one up here. Come up with some sort of rotation. I'll slide this bad boy back in here for now. All right. Let's see what's next. Again, I don't know all the grades, but I do know they are not all 9/8. So let's see what we have next. Oh, here's the 89 I mentioned, but it did come back a 9/8. Again, happy to see that. Found this again in the same box with 88 for $1. So again, really good. And I just dig. This is my favorite Damian cover on its own. It's just, I don't know, on top of all the Titans there in a pile. He's standing up on top. This is just an awesome book. Again, so far, these are books that are just for me. These are not ones I'm looking to sell anytime soon. Try to plan this out a little bit better. Let's see what we got here next. Next up. All right, this is the first that did not get the 9.8. Unfortunately, got a 9.2. This is Venom number 3. That third print variant that's got Null rocketing on this throne. I'm a big fan of covers where the character's sitting on the throne. I don't know. It goes back to, I think, End of Conan the Barbarian, where Schwarzenegger's just sitting there, just chilling out in that throne. That image is always stuck in my mind. So anytime I see a cover like that, I usually go and try to pick it up. I do not know why this came back as a 9.2. I'll have to check the grader notes on this one. I'm looking at it now. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm going to just give you a heads up. I sent a couple of these in, and they all look the same to me. So don't know why this one came back at 9.2, but it is what it is. What am I going to do? Fight the man. So up next, let's see. Oh, may not be that interesting because, like I said, I sent a couple of these in there because I had a couple. But thankfully, I did get a 9.8 of that same Venom 3 cover. So that's good. So I got the 9.8. Maybe I'll see what I can get for the 9.2. Help defer some of the cost that I spent in getting all these books graded. So to that end, I looked to see what I got. And yeah, this is the third and last one. And thankfully, I did get another 9.8 for these. So maybe I'll sell one of the 9.8s too. I don't know. This book seems to be getting a little hotter right now. Looks like it's been selling for like $250. Probably because of these Null rumors that Null might be worked towards in the Venom series of movies. That maybe after Carnage they're building towards something bigger. I don't know. But I'm just take a quick little drink pause. Get the voice a little clearer and go on to the next book. All right. Now this one, I was certain this was going to be a 9.8 as well, but it looks like they only gave me a 9.6 on this Exiles variant for issue 9. This is a Tessa Thompson kind of inspired Raza cover. I just really liked it. Again, I don't know what's wrong with this cover. You're not going to be able to see it too well through the camera there, but that spine, there's not a single tick on it. Corners look all right. I don't know what they were looking for this, but looks like I only got a 9.6 on that one right there. What are you going to do? Can't win them all, right? 9.6, not that bad. But, we'd all love to have that 9.8. All right, moving on. I think we might be getting close to halfway. What do we got there? 5, 6, 7. No, almost. 7 out of 18. So, let's see what we got next. Up next. All right. This one, I hoped 9.8, but this is an older issue, a back issue that I grabbed out of a long box, and it just looked really clean, so I figured, you know what? I'll send this bad boy in. So 9.6 is a pretty decent grade for me from what I expected. Didn't know what I would get, but of course you can hope for 9.8, but 9.6 will do. This is, a great Venom classic Venom cover. McFarlane's run. I was going to say first Venom cover, but 315's got that little headshot there with the Hydro Man cover. So technically that would be his first cover appearance, but I mean, realistically, this is the real deal first cover to me, like first, significant cover at least. So 9.6, not too bad. I have another raw copy in the cabinet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I'll suppose we shall see, but a 9.6 ain't too bad. All right, next book. Like I said, I like the phone covers. So I got a Black Panther somewhere too, that named Hyuk Lee, but this is another that, Namor just chilling there on his throne. I just liked it. And, 9.8, I can't argue with that. So I'm happy to get this bad boy into the collection. And I'll set this one here for a little bit until I decide to replace it with something else. So, yeah, as I said, another variant. These are a lot of variants that I sent in. I'm normally not a big variant guy, but when I do buy them, I buy the ones that I do like. And so that's what I got here. These are the variants that I liked and worth, investing in, either just for me or I thought they might have a little bit of a legs to them. I mean, I don't know what this book itself is going to do on its own. Maybe if he gets announced in the MCU, something like this could kind of heat up, but it's just an awesome image. So I just wanted it for me. So other than that, that's why I bought it. So rolling on, let's see what we got here next. All right, I do have a big run of these Wonder Woman variants, these Alex Garners from what is this, 2011? So I think these might be 1 in 10s or 1 in 15s. It's not like a lower incentive that DC was running back then, but again, I was able to find this from a certain little spot for $1. And again, look for these things because a lot of places they may not know if they have the variants or not. It's nothing like special. There's nothing to denote on the front that this is a variant. You either know the image or just check that little barcode down here. And that's kind of how I did it when I was double checking these. I saw a cover that looked different. I was like, wait, 609, why is this 609 different? Looked at the indicia here with the 609-2-1. So 609 is the issue, 2 is the version, and 1 is a first print. So this is the first print, second cover, which was the incentive cover for DC back in 2011. So I was happy to get this. Again, like I said, I got a big, not a big run, but I think there's like 10 or so issues of these. I don't know. I think I got most of them, but I sent a couple in this lot just to see because I thought they were really clean and thought, hey, apparently I was right. Got another 9.8. Doing pretty well with the grading from CGC. I was worried I wasn't even going to get these books back with everything going on and everything shutting down and going on lockdown. I think I got the note that these were being shipped or graded the day that Florida was announcing that they were going to do the stay at home, but CGC is actually still open. I guess they're considered essential. I don't live in Florida, so I don't know. I'm just happy I got my books. I'll probably wait a while before I send another submission until all this craziness is done, because there's nothing that I really need. Again, I'm not a dealer. I don't need to flip books to survive, thankfully. This is just a hobby. And anyway, on that note, let's move on. I think, like I said, we're probably a little more than halfway through. Oh, this is another variant that I picked up. I'm a big fan of the Black Knight. Like, I don't know. I think he was cool. I got super psyched when he got announced that he was in the Eternals. The Eternals seemed like an odd fit for a place to introduce the Black Knight, but luckily, this 5-issue series, I had picked them up, and I picked up, I believe, most, if not all, of the incentive variants that they had. It was only 5 issues, but they didn't do incentives for all 5. I think they only did incentives for the first 3. I think they were 1 in 25s, and then I think there was a variant for issue 5, but it was just like a B cover kind of deal. But this Bradstreet is just, it's just an awesome cover, and again, super stoked. Another 9.8. So set that bad boy down and move on. All right, I kind of saw this in the box as I was pulling it. This is First Lobo, Omega Men, number 3. This is the second one of these I had. I had one of these a while back, and I got it graded, and also got a 9.8 after a quick little press. I'm not a professional presser by any means, but I can do a quick little press, over here, just to kind of get rid of a little bit of the wave, the very minor things I can take care of. But I will not mess with books too much because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to destroy books. But, again, I had one of these. I had sold it, I don't know, right around the time when Lobo was appearing on Krypton. And, I'm not a huge Lobo fan, but I found this out at the flea market, this particular copy. I think I paid $25 for it, and it looked like a really clean copy. So I was like, all right, at that price, $25, I'll send it and get graded. It looked like it might have a shot in a 9.8, and again, after a quick little press just to smooth everything out, I got it. So happy I got one back. I might hold on to this. I might get rid of this one too. I don't know yet, but again, happy to replace it. It's just one of those books. It seems like it's not that hard to press because, again, I don't know what I'm doing, but I was able to do enough to get that to where it needed to be. So, moving on. Man, sorry, I got so many books in here, but what am I going to do? All right, going back to those DC variants I had mentioned. Wonder Woman wasn't the only one who ran with them, but Batman had some covers as well. And again, found this from the same store. I did not pay $1 for this, but I did pay, I think, only like $3 or $4. It wasn't a lot, but this is a Batman Renna, or however you want to say. One of Grant Morrison's crazier ideas. This is an interesting read, to say the least. And again, this variant is it's pretty cool. Tony Daniel, I mean, crazy cover with the colors. You know, the Batman's rocking there with the reds and the purples, this makeshift costume he put together. I don't know. It's a crazy story. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. But if not, again, this is a cool cover. And it looked clean, so like I said, I sent it in. And again, got that all-important 9/8. So depending on what I decide to do with that one, at least I know I got the best shot at getting the most for it. So moving on from there, I believe I did send one more from in that Batman run. As again, there's probably like 10 issues or so, again, of that run of covers. I don't know if Tony Daniel did them all. I don't think that he did, but not all of them are great. But the two favorites were that one, and I always like this Joker cover here. So, I don't know, something about that smile. You get a little bit of that Heath Ledger going on with the cut face. Kind of reminds you there. You got the bullet hole of the head from a earlier story there. But, I don't know. I just like this one. Again, got that other all-important 9/8. But yeah, Tony Daniel, he at least did these two. Again, I don't know if he did all of the Batman covers from this. This is 2009, so this is even before those Wonder Womans. But again, more variants. I know, variants. But like I said, I buy the ones that I do like. Oh, and going back, so here for all those who think that I get all 9/8, here's another 9/6. This is a Wonder Woman. This is 601. So this is the start, I believe, of the Garner covers that he did, where, you know, Jim Lee redesigned her to have these pants and this 90s rogue leather jacket that she was rocking, and the choker, because, you know, everybody's wearing a choker in 2010. But I love Jim Lee. But I was not a huge fan of this redesign for Wonder Woman. I will admit that. But again, I did like this cover. I mean, there's something about it. It kind of catches you. And if you look, let's see if I can find the other one that I put down, because the other one actually is a callback to this. Oh boy, books are rocking. Just be safe. I'm going to put these down somewhere else a little more sturdy. But this cover here, you can see this is actually classic Wonder Woman busting through that same image there. So that's why I sent these two in. I was hoping to pair them up, you know, to get 9/8 on the pair. I only got a 9/6 on that one, but okay, 9/6 ain't that bad. I'm not going to be too much of a, you know, grade snob, but that's why I sent these two. I picked these two out of the batch because, again, this is a classic Wonder Woman jumping out of that image. And I'm glad that I like the classic better. So I'm glad that's the one that got the 9/8 over the 9/6. But again, this is still a nice image, at least to me. And that was that Straczynski right in that run. All right, only a couple left, so I won't keep you guys too much longer and showing off books. Up next, I mentioned this in my last unboxing video because there was a MJ cover that reminded me of this one. As you can see, this is the 601. Not a variant. This is the regular issue, but just a classic Campbell cover in that Spider-Man run with her sitting on the couch there. Again, that other variant kind of reminded me of this one. So I was happy to get this. So I think those are probably going to be my last couple of books, because I picked out the 3 Campbells that I really liked from this run to send in. And so there's the 601. All right, another 9/8, thankfully, for the 606. What's the other number with the black cat, with the two of them kissing? Fan of that book as well. And final book is, again, 607, which, can't complain. Another 9/8 on this bad boy. And again, I like this cover. Sorry, moving it around. I'm just trying to find that optimal spot to keep the glare down and show you that image. A black cat in the Spidey shirt there. That's just iconic cover. And again, not a variant. This is a regular cover, and they do pretty well on their own. And again, just happy to get the 9/8. I do have Raws, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys yet. For now, I think I'm just going to hold on to them and be happy to own these really nice copies of these really great covers. So, with that, is that everything? I believe so. That is everything out of my box. That's all 18 books. I don't know. thought it was kind of cool. They think I did pretty well. I think they were mostly 9.8s. I had that 192, which is a disappointment. Still don't know what that's all about. I'm probably not going to crack and resubmit that because it's not that valuable of a book to me to take that chance to mail in a whole nother one. But who knows? If I got another big submission, maybe I just sneak it in. But whatever. I take what I get. I'm not going to complain. As I said, you saw the grades. Most of them were 9.8, so I'm pretty happy there. So, all right, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this 20 minutes of me looking at books that I sent in to get graded. And yeah, so with that, I will bid you guys a fond farewell.